Han Solo, Captain of the Millennium Falcon. I understand you're looking to learn how to play Sabacc.
Wookiee religion is an ancient weapon, no match for a good blaster.
The first thing you need to learn about Sabacc is that there's two kinds of Sabacc. One is traditional Sabacc, that's got 76 cards. The second is Carillion Spike, it's got 62 cards, and that's the one I'm going to show you how to play. Now that we know what kind of Sabacc we're going to be playing, let's get a little bit used to the gameplay arena. As you can see here right in front of me, I've got my credits laid out. I got my lucky dice there. And you see the cards sitting on top of a brick. Actually, that's a wooden piece. Those beads there, that is actually a round counter. That round counter will go around the table till the third roll of the dice. Then that third bead will go, and that's when you can go out. Now, these rules are for the Smuggler's Den, put on by me. And as you can see, these mats, these are Outer Rim Sabacc League mats, specially ordered. And you can also see the spike dice sitting right in front of the deck. I'm going to move in here real quick. As you can see, those are the spike dice. Now you got those two little pawns there. One looks like a pawn from a chessboard and the other is a coin. Each of which have the Arabish D, letter D is in Delta, inscripted on them. That's the dealer chip. What that does is that goes to the player who gets dealt first. Stays there until they are no longer the first to be dealt. And it goes on to the next player. Now, as you can see here, these are the cards all laid out for you. You've got the negative cards on the top, 1 through 10, and positive on the bottom, 1 through 10. Negative depicted as red, and positive depicted as green. Now, it depends on what deck cards you use, but they may be different colors. And then you got your two Cylops there on the right, which are black with a purplish green, even though traditional Psylop is black with green. However, there are 3 sets of negative cards and 3 sets of positive cards. The object is to get 0. And there are different ways of getting to 0. Now that you know the cards, let's go over those face cards a little bit. The first one is a 7. That's your sabers. Okay, positive is green, negative is red. Next, positive 8. That's your coins. Number 9 card, positive 9 in this case. This is flasks. Okay, this is called flasks. And the positive 10 card, which can be positive or negative. This is 10. This is called spade. This is word 10. In positive, green, red, negative. And your Psylop. Worth 0. Psylop stands for Old Carillion. Means idiot. It's worth 0 points. Now here you can see examples of hands. From the top left, go. That's the hand that you cannot beat. Is a pure Sabacc. Full Sabacc is 2 negative staves and 2 positive staves, and it just goes right on down from there, all the way down to the 12, which is Sabacc, which is just 0. But they're listed on these as well. However, there is a listing in the instructions. Sabacc, there's 2 pots that you got to ante in. There's the Sabacc pot, and there's the main pot. So when you go through one hand of Sabacc, there's 3 turns to take. And again, you'll use the counter for that. Keep the 3 rounds going. And with the hand, you ante up once in the Sabacc pot and once in the main pot. That's your first ante. After that, you keep betting into the main pot. When someone wins that hand, If they get a pure Sabacc, if they get a full Sabacc or fleet, they can get the Sabacc pot as well as main pot. So when somebody wins and they don't get the Sabacc pot stays. And you just keep adding to it if you want to keep going. Alright, kid, so that's your first lesson of Sabacc. Chewy and I got to hit the hyper lanes real fast. We've got some orders we've got to deliver. But we'll be back and we'll be showing you how to play the first hand. And that's your special edition of Cooking with Solo.